So we have a problem here with clearance on top because the previous garage door was 6x6, not 7. So it was up to here, but now it's 7 and it's going a little bit upwards and a little bit higher. So it's not touching the ceiling per se, but if it folds, if it goes to this track, then it'll hit the ceiling. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a double track. So it's coming today. So we're gonna put the second track over here for the top panel, and then the rest goes through this track. So the top one goes through this, through the second track, so that it doesn't touch the ceiling. So also we had a problem with clearance over here because the previous track, the older track, this one was not adjustable. It was just fixed on this spot. But this one is adjustable. We can move it around so that it doesn't touch the wood panel over here. And it was touching the wood panel over here, and then it was a little bit bended, so we had to change the track. So the whole package comes with the track and pretty much everything you need for installation, except the opener and keypad, and then of course the button over there. So it looks good. I like it personally. It looks good. It's not that bad, but this one is not non-insulated, so we can put the insulation later if we need to. And then it comes with a spring and everything, and the previous spring is better than this one because this one was for wood and it was more heavier. So probably we're gonna be using this the older spring, and then we're gonna leave this track over here. We're not gonna touch it, and then we're gonna add the additional second track on top, and then we're gonna just tighten up the whole thing, and we should be good. So we did cut the track, the underneath one, so up to here. All right, so the garage door caused a lot of problem because the clearance is not enough for us. So we damaged the drywall because we tried to push the drywall up. It's because it was sagging a little bit, and then wanted to put a little bit up the belt, and the track is going down so that we can have a little more clearance over here. And the next problem is rear hanger over here because this side is a little bit up higher than this side, so I have to level this up. And then so if you have an old garage door, it's just better to change the whole thing instead of just mixing up with the old tracks or springs. So because the newer ones are adjustable, they have more leeway to work on, so you can adjust them according to your adjustments, measurements, and this is better than the old ones. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the rear hanger and then attach the belt and then the springs, rollers, and it should be good. And now we're gonna have to put the sensor back on there, and it should be good. All right, so the garage door is almost done. We got a double track. Everything is working fine. It's not. We got a good clearance now. So we just have to figure out how to put the spring on here, and then we'll probably replace the drywall over there, and then the seal outside, so that would have this type of gaps over here. Yeah, a lot of wind is coming through and it wasn't properly sealed before, so we'll have to properly seal it this time around, and we're good to go.